going on, everybody? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My beautiful Bravo lovers. Are y'all ready to talk about some Bravo? Are y'all ready to talk about some real fucking housewives? I've seen this news already. It's come out a couple months ago. I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't. And here we are. We're gonna do it. Are you ready to talk about it? Do you know what we're talking about today? Based on the thumbnail, we're talking about the Real Housewives of New York. RHONY, the reboot. Who's on the cast? The official cast. The Andy Cohen introduced them cast. Honey, I am so ready. I have got all my notes. I've got all of my ducks in a freaking row. It's going to be fun. So we're talking about the Real Housewives of New York, the brand new cast, the reboot cast. So Andy Cohen introduced us to the brand new cast of the Real Housewives of New York back on October 9th during BravoCon, during a taping of Watch What Happens Live during the 27 iconic women. He had 27 surprise guests, and the final surprise was the entire cast of season 14 of the Real Housewives of New York. The brand new reboot cast. Yeah, that cast. So I made a video about this a while ago when the news dropped, and it is actually happening. So we have the Real Housewives of New York reboot cast, which is going to feature 7, well, now 6. We'll get to all that news in a minute. Stay tuned. It's happening. We have all of the housewives. I have all of their photos lined up. I have all of their bios lined up. We've got all the news lined up. It's happening. Get subscribed to my channel because when that trailer drops, we're talking about it. So they're splitting up the RHONY into 2 different shows. So we first have the Real Housewives of New York reboot, which is brand new women, brand new fresh cast, the Real Housewives of New York rebooted into something brand new. And then on Peacock, we're gonna have the Real Housewives of New York Legacy spin-off show, which is gonna have familiar faces. So think Luann, Sonia, Jill Zarin, Kelly Ben-Simone, Dorinda. There's a whole speculation of who's going to be on that cast. And honestly, nothing is confirmed, so I'm not even bothering with that video yet and bringing you false information. We're talking about accurate information today. This is actually happening. These are the actual women. This is the actual cast. Here we go. So Andy Cohen said about these women, it's all over the city, and it's aspirational. I think it's legit. We're definitely expanding beyond the Upper East Side with these women. I'm excited about this. This is what I'm also excited about. Yes, it's a brand new cast, and yes, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be different. Do I agree with what they're doing? No. Am I still gonna watch it? Yes. Am I still gonna go into it with an open mind? Yes. I am excited that this is actually going to be in New York City. And here is why. The past few seasons, actually the past a lot of seasons of RHONY, it got too much of them in the Hamptons. They were always in the Hamptons all the time. And we never saw New York. I love New York, the city of New York, and that's what made me fall in love with RHONY to begin with. The dirtiness of the city, the grit of the city, the magicalness of the city, the energy of the city, and that's what I want back. I need this filmed in the city, not in the goddamn Hamptons. If you want to take a girls' weekend for an episode or 2, fine, then bring it back to the city. Thank you very much. Come for me, bitches. Okay. I'm excited that it's going to be all over the city. Are we ready to meet the cast of the Real Housewives of New York City, the reboot? I feel like I have talked a lot already, so let's meet these women. I'm so excited. So first up is Sai De Silva. She is an Afro-Latina born and raised in New York. She is the creative director of Scout the City, which originated as a passion project blog and quickly evolved into an online lifestyle destination. Scout the City chronicles Sai's adventures of chic parenting from her home in Brooklyn, where she resides with her husband David Craig and their 2 children, London and Rio. She looks fierce AF. I'm excited about her. Next up, we have Ubah Hassan. She is a Somalian model and philanthropist who moved to New York and made it her home. At a young age, Ubah fled to Kenya with her dad and brother, but later moved to Canada, where she was spotted by a photographer and was subsequently signed by a modeling agency. Ubah is also an entrepreneur and the founder of Ubah Hot, a hot sauce company she built from scratch. I'm excited, okay? We've got ethnicity, we've got diversity, we've got color in RHONY, which was needed. Next, we have Erin, Dana, Lichy. She is funny, confident, and candid. She is a born and raised New Yorker from Manhattan. She is one of 5 children in a close-knit Israel family. She is a born go-getter. Erin became a real estate agent at 19 and owns her own home renovation and design firm called Homegirl. Erin's husband is an attorney and owner of Lichy Law. The couple share 3 children together and live in Tribeca. Erin is super sociable, loves being around others, and is always up for a good time. She looks like she is either going to be like quirky and feisty, or she looks like she's going to be boring. Vanilla. There, I said it. Okay, I'm excited about this next new RHONY lady. I am really, really excited. Jenna Lyons. So Jenna is the former president and executive creative director of J. Crew, where she was widely recognized as the creative force behind the American retail chain's phenomenal rise from floundering catalog chain to one of the most coveted fashion brands in the US. Jenna is now the co-founder and CEO of direct-to-consumer brand beauty Love Scene, and she resides in New York with her son Beckett. Now, fun thing, Jenna Lyons is also the first LGBTQ+ wife of the franchise because she identifies as being a lesbian, and I think she also has a life partner. I'm obsessed with Jenna Lyons, and she also had, I'm gonna find it, the exact title. She had an HBO show called Stylish with Jenna Lyons on HBO Max. It aired back in 2022, like early 2022, and it's not available anymore on HBO Max, which I'm really bummed out about, but I am super, super stoked for Jenna Lyons. She looks just like a fucking badass who's not gonna put up with any shit, and I'm so excited. Next up, we have Jessel. She is an outgoing and unreserved fashion publicist and brand consultant known for her thinking outside the box. Jessel is a British Indian descendant, met her husband, financier Pavit Randhawa, after they were introduced by a friend at a bar on the Lower East Side. Romance didn't spark immediately, and they remained close friends for years before they began to date. The two married in Mexico in 2014, and now they have twin boys. And Jessel, she is the first Indian housewife of the RHONY franchise. So we are making history here with this cast, people. Yes, we freaking are. Rounding out the cast, we have Brynn Whitfield. So Brynn is a brand marketing and communication professional, a cheeky trophy wife in training. How cute. Brynn has a penchant for interior design, fashion, and hosting dinner parties from her small but mighty West Village apartment. This is giving me Bethany Frankel season 1 vibes. Originally from a small town in the Midwest, Brynn was raised by her grandmother who taught her invaluable lessons about navigating life, owning her narrative as a biracial woman, and the true meaning of hard work. So she is a trophy wife in training, and she lives in a teensy-tiny New York City apartment. Cute! She's giving me Bethany Frankel vibes, and I'm excited about it. So here's the deal. We were supposed to have 7 wives, but one of them dropped out, and that was Lizzy. And Lizzy, we're going to talk about her, and then I'm going to tell you the backstory about it. So Lizzy is a digital influencer, activist, mom of 3, and wife to plastic surgeon Dr. Lizzy Savetsky. Originally from Fort Worth, Texas, she moved to New York for college, and after a brief stint back in her home state, returned to the Big Apple. Lizzy uses her platform to express her style, educate others on her deep-rooted beliefs, and hosts Instagram show Basert, where she is setting out to help Jewish singles find love. Here's what's going on with Lizzy. This was from early November 16th. Would-be Real Housewife of New York cast member Lizzy has dropped out of the show ahead of its debut. Sources said who described her as a proud Jew and Zionist on her Instagram profile was being sent anti-Semitic messages as well as facing backlash for her pro-Israel stance. She has experienced hate from fans for being pro-Israel, a source told Page 6. I do not appreciate, and nor should anyone have to deal with anti-Semitic anything. Messages, emails, text messages. It's not right. It's not okay. And I feel so horrible for her family that had to go through that, and herself. Like, no one should ever do it. Anti-Semiticism is not okay. Anti-Semitic messages is not okay. I do not condone this. It is not right. It's a shame that she had to deal with that. So there you have it, y'all. 6 brand new Real Housewives of New York. We've got Sai, we've got Ubah, we've got Erin, we've got Jenna, we have got Jessel, and we've got Brynn. We've got 6 brand new women joining the Real Housewives of New York City iconic cast, RHONY. So here's the deal. Here's the tea. Production has already began. They've already begun filming. The highly anticipated show will begin premiering in 2023. And according to its official logline, season 14 will follow, and I quote, an all-new group of 6 dynamic women who run in the same social circles, thriving in one of the most diverse and electric cities in the world. From fashion to real estate to philanthropy and social influence, these women have made their mark in New York City and will now share their lives as they juggle careers, family life, and jam-packed social calendars in the city that never sleeps. So here are my predictions. Here are my predictions of when we can expect the Real Housewives of New York to be back on our television screens. Filming already is happening. They began filming back in the beginning of the fall, so like October. Historically, filming lasts 3 to 4 months. So October, November, December. They're either going to be wrapping up after the holidays or very early January. Then it's going to go into the editing cycle and filming of the confessionals, and that will go through January, February, March. I'm anticipating an April 2023 or May 2023 release date of The Real Housewives of New York City. Season 14, the reboot cast. Turning it over to all of y'all now. Comment below. Comment the hell below. Are you excited for this reboot cast of The Real Housewives of New York City? Season 14, and it's okay if you're not. It is okay if you are goddamn not. I'm not excited. I am going to give it a chance, though. There are a few that excite me, like Jenna Lyons. I'm tremendously excited and looking forward to her. tremendously. She is an icon. She is iconic, honey. The others, I am cautiously optimistic because Bravo can't mess this up. Like, this is, you've got one shot. Do not mess it up. So comment below, let me know your thoughts. What do we think of this new cast? Get yourself subscribed to my channel. We talk about Bravo here. We talk about Disney here. We talk about all the goddamn things here. So get subscribed. Join the gang. Join the crew. And that's what I've got for you guys today. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Love you, baby. Bye.